Number one.
Yes. Came home. My wife wasn't home. Her driver's license is still in there. The rental car's gone, and her daughter's here. And we were kind of worried about what's happening and where she's at. I was wondering if you could send somebody over here.
Okay. Do you have any medical issue? Let's say like Alzheimer's or something like that?
No. She's 59 years old. No, she has no medical issues like that. And according to her daughter, who went up and her purse is still here with her driver's license. The only thing is the phone is gone, and she sent her daughter a text about 2 hours ago saying they won't let me go.
This is Reporter Room with Jessica Della Davies.
Hi guys, how are you today? Today, I am going to bring you a little bit something different. I actually had a different video planned for today, but after reading your comments and your questions, I decided that we'd better go with this video, and I hope that we're able to get into everything because this rabbit hole, it goes deep. Today we have a very bizarre case. Get this, Debbie Collier was found in Georgia outside, naked, near a vehicle she had rented after being reported missing by her husband Steve. This case gives me really bad creeper vibes. This whole case does not make any sense at all. There are so many things that don't add up. So let's get into the timeline, because if we can figure out the why, we can figure out the who. First of all, Debbie is spotted with a purse, keys, and this is despite claims by her daughter Amanda that Debbie had only left the house with an ID and credit card. So this mystery is just crazy. And Debbie hails from Athens, Georgia, and she left the house that she and her husband Steve shared on September 10th in a rented SUV. We don't know exactly what time. Steve says the last time he saw her was around 9:30 p.m. the night before on September 9th because they sleep in separate bedrooms. So together, let's see if we can figure out what happened to Debbie. First of all, let's go through who's who in Debbie Collier's life. And I'm going to play you part of Steve's 911 call so you can assess his affect with me in just a moment. So please stay with me. Everything I'm about to share with you is my opinion, and opinions are not facts, so please don't send any negativity to anyone. Let's be kind and good to each other. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a live stream or a new video, and give this video a thumbs up so I know you were here. So listen to Steve's 911 call. I'm only going to play part of it, but I think the affect is interesting.
Number one.
Yes. Came home. My wife wasn't home. Her driver's license is still in there. The rental car's gone, and her daughter's here. And we were kind of worried about what's happening and where she's at. I was wondering if you could send somebody over here.
Okay. Do you have any medical issue? Let's say like Alzheimer's or something like that?
No. She's 59 years old. No, she has no medical issues like that. And according to her daughter, who went up and her purse is still here with her driver's license. The only thing is the phone is gone, and she sent her daughter a text about 2 hours ago saying they won't let me go. Whatever that means, we don't know. And I've been gone all day parking cars for the football game, and that's where we're at.
So on September 11th, law enforcement did find Debbie. One day after she was reported missing, and one day after she wired more than $2,385 via Venmo and texted her daughter, Amanda Bearden, and the money was wired to her daughter, Amanda Bearden. So she sent the text along with the Venmo saying, okay, and this message is crazy. It says, quote, "They are not going to let me go. Love you. There's a key to the house in the blue flower pot by the door," end quote. This is a very specific amount of money, and The message is really sketch, in my opinion. Seems like this text may have actually been a ruse, and by mentioning the key, it may have been a way to try to convince law enforcement that it actually was Debbie sending this text. But I'm not 100% convinced that Debbie did send this message. What do you guys think? So Debbie left the house supposedly with a license and credit card, but we can see her at the Dollar General store and she is wearing her purse, and law enforcement also stated in their most recent presser that the purse was found with Debbie. According to Debbie's daughter, Amanda Bearden, her mom mysteriously left her home with only the bank card and identification. So of course that is not the case, and it's curious that she made sure to add these details in. Because her car was in the shop, Debbie had leased this other vehicle. And while looking into Debbie's location, police had to trace the rental automobile using the Sirius XM satellite radio equipment. So the two other main players in this case so far are Debbie's daughter, Amanda Bearden, and Debbie's daughter's live-in boyfriend, Andrew Rich. And both of them have a history of DV allegations. They both had their phones seized by law enforcement related to Debbie's disappearance. So let's go through this timeline because I think it's going to help us. On Friday, September 9th, neighbors of the Colliers said that they heard two women fighting inside Debbie and Steve's house. On Saturday, December 10th, Debbie is seen entering the family dollar store at 2:55 p.m. and then she's seen leaving the store at 3:09 p.m. So she was in the store for less than 15 minutes. And while in the store, she buys a really unusual assortment of things. Debbie buys a rain poncho, a refillable torch lighter, and put a pin in that. Put a pin in the torch lighter. Paper towels, a large tarp, and a reusable red tote bag. So do you think she purchased her own murder kit? Because she was found in the ravine on September 11th, and she was naked, her stomach was charred, and she was grasping a small tree. They also found a red tote bag that appeared to be partially burned, and little bits of blue tarp that were also burned. So Debbie did not go down into a ravine and set her stuff on fire. I'm just not buying that. But what do you guys think? Because law enforcement discovered the remains of a fire, and the rental car and crime scene were located 60 miles away from her home. And this area was just off of a main highway. It was kind of remote and obscure. So her daughter Amanda also called 911. So listen to her 911 call and see what you think.
Hi, my name's Amanda Bearden, and I filed a missing persons report on my mother last night, yesterday, and I was just wondering if maybe I could speak with the detective that's been assigned to her case.
Do you have any further information?
I sure do. I mean, do you want the case number? I mean,
Give me the case number so I can look it up that way.
Bear with me just a second. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, it's 2022 dash 0910 0216.
216.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a second. And the detective may not actually be in the building yet, so I may have to get your patrol officer, okay? So just bear with me just a second.
Okay.
So 09010.
I'm sorry, the handwriting is not that great, but it's 09100216.
Okay, sorry about that. I think I missed.
No, you're fine. It's only me.
On Rocky Drive?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what kind of update do you have, just so I know what to try to...
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like I had an update. I just meant to God, I didn't mean. I'm sorry. I'm not in a clear mental state. This is my mother that's missing. I just wanted to talk to them. I wanted to see if maybe there was something that I could do. I do have the rental agreement number if they needed that. I mean, that's the only thing that I have to offer. So maybe, because she was in a rental car, I do have her rental agreement number. If they could maybe trace the GPS in it.
All right, what's your phone number?
Her daughter.
Yes, ma'am. Take a deep breath for me, okay?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'd be upset too. I completely understand that part, like being upset about it. So the officer that took your report is already gone for the day. He worked last night. And then the detectives, I don't think they're in the building right now. They're kind of working on an on-call basis, so I don't know that I can get in touch with them unless I have something, fresh to give them, and that would be something. But I can see if I can get another officer to call you back, okay?
Okay.
We've got the bolo out for her. We got everybody, keeping their eyes peeled for her and that kind of thing. So,
I'm not trying to be a smart aleck here or anything, but do I need to hire a private detective maybe? Because I mean, and I'm not trying to be ugly or anything, but I don't understand I mean, I know you don't know everything, of course, but why it hasn't, what I've asked being done, like why isn't the GPS in her van being traced? Do I need a private detective to do that? I mean, I'm not trying to be ugly or anything.
I know.
I just, the most help.
Okay, so here's the thing. She's an
She's an adult.
Right.
Okay.
So that makes things a little more difficult because people are allowed to leave and go and do things without telling other people. And I know that's not a good answer. I understand that. But that is also, that is also part of it because she is an adult. So it just takes some time also to do these things. And so I don't specifically know what they've done yet or not. I wasn't here last night, so I don't know. But from my understanding, they would be doing everything that we know to do currently. But I will definitely get somebody to call you back, okay?
Okay, thank you for talking to me.
It's no problem, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I hate that this is happening to you. What was your name again, sweetie?
Amanda Bearden.
Amanda Bearden. Spell your last name?
Bearden.
Okay. All right. I'll get somebody to call you back here shortly, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So on the same day that Debbie is reported missing, which is September 10th, and her daughter is supposedly driving all around looking for her, we learn that, Debbie was 60 miles away from her house in a ravine. So was somebody posing as Debbie at the dollar store? I don't know. I think that in looking at the footage, and tell me what you think, I do think that it is Debbie in the footage. And law enforcement revealed in their presser that the cashier did identify that person as being Debbie when shown a picture. So why was she buying some of these odd items? And why was she so far from her house? Subscribe and leave me a comment.